To Broadcast Zaben. I am the Zaben Neo, Zaben here on Broadcast Zaben. And we're playing some Overwatch. Now, Overwatch is nothing new on the channel. We've done this a few times. Who? Nah, I'm good. So, I don't know. I think this video might be a bit short. It's not really too... I don't think there's really too much to offer today. I don't feel like... Well, I am going to play, but I don't know if I'm going to play for too long. So let's just go ahead. Let's just get right into it. It's going to load any second now. And as you can tell from the title, we already know it's the Halloween event. So this is going to look good. Alright. I think it's still loading stuff. So, any day now. Perfect. Okay. So, we have the return, and I didn't have Overwatch by then, but we have the return of Junkenstein, of Junkenstein's Revenge event. I thought they would have added something new. I don't know what it would have been, but they did add new skins, and that's really more important at this point. So, I don't remember if I've said this in the last Overwatch video. Oh my god. Okay. I hate that people just start texting me. So there we go. So I got the phone muted. So, these are the new skins. I really don't remember the list of the old skins. We might go through some of those. But we have, for McCree, we have the Undead. Basically, it's just him as a zombie, which I kind of like. For McCree, this look for him, pretty good. I like it. And they switch his belt buckle to say Damf instead of Bamf, right? Or was it always Damf? And I just don't remember it. What's her face? May, there you go. I like hers. It's basically just turned her orange, had a pumpkin design. It's something simple. I understand why it would be $7.50 for that. Something simple. Now, this is the one that I swear I thought I might have said something about it in the previous video, but I thought they were going to go ahead and they were going to make Widowmaker into the Bride of Frankenstein, or I guess in this case, the Bride of Junkenstein. But instead, they just gone ahead and they went out with a lot more of the whole Widow spider thing. So I mean, it still looks cool. Again, I understand why these were like $7.50. It's nothing too out there. Now these I love. I seen this one already. I don't know if it was because it was like hinting at it, like, hey, look, we got this skin. Come buy the game or something. But I've seen this one, the swamp monster, or creature from the Black Lagoon. Basically, that's it for Doomfist, which actually looks pretty good for him. Who else? We have the Banshee for, what's her face? Moira? Yeah. So we have the I haven't played this in a while, so it's kind of hard to remember some names. All purple, white, very pale. Love the look for her. It definitely fits her very well. This one, I'm hoping I can get it before just anything at this point. So for this one, it's even though she already had a skin, I know for a fact she had a skin last year. But now she has another one. It's the Enchanted Armor. So basically, you know, you go to a haunted house and then it's just like the armor being haunted by the spirits or something that comes to life. I love it a lot for her. So very, I guess, night themed. I love it. I want that one, pretty much. This one should have just been Soldier 76 from the previous year, but instead we ended up getting a zombie version. But now we have the slasher version of him, which I think this one looks much better than the previous. And then boom, so now it's confirmed, and I want this one too, surprisingly. It doesn't look too bad, I think. I think it looks pretty good on her. So who ended up being the Bride of Junkenstein, or a guy, right? Bride of Junkenstein, is Sombra, surprisingly. And I guess it kind of makes sense. She has the little like things on the side, and they could just do that. I mean, I really don't know how else to do it. Again, I thought it was gonna be Widowmaker. To me, it just seemed like it made sense, but it's Sombra, and that's still pretty cool as it is. And of course, Wrecking Ball had to get his own. What do you call it? His own skin, which was pretty simple, but it looks good. It's a pumpkin. That's basically it. It's just like a pumpkin, and I don't want to say he's like the Pumpkin King, but he looks good. And then this one, this is why I hate Blizzard sometimes. You gotta go to BlizzCon in order to, and in the game goodies, you get this skin, and I want it so bad because it looks so good for her. It's called the Demon Hunter. Oh my gosh. That's the only reason I'm mad. Is because I don't have that one, and it says again unlocked as a part of BlizzCon 2018 in-game goodies, and I can't go to BlizzCon. New emote for Bastion. Yes, Bastion. Zombies. So basically, you just kind of walk things up, broken. And then if you notice, little bird on the bottom left just does the same thing, kind of like does the walk, and then as soon as it's kind of behind, it just goes ahead and catches up. So now what do we have for victory poses? Of course, I guess some of the people who didn't get it before, we have one for Bridget or Brigitte, and she has the symbol of Odin, I just realized. Pumpkin selfie for Diva. I thought Diva already had one, didn't she? Or she might not have. Doomfist got one, which is good. I thought she had one. I guess not. Mercy got one. Moira's is pretty good, I like that. And then of course we gotta have Wrecking Ball eating the pumpkin. And of course some had to get some...
Trick or treat! Trick or treat.
I wonder... Oh yeah!
Trick or treat!
I had to get tracers. Just...
Yeah,
I don't know.
Trick or treat.
I like that. Oh, I even looked at the sprays. Have I? I might have. I don't know. So, I don't know why this one's... Oh, I'm guessing she's like a kid dressed up as how she is in the game. Ooh. Okay, so that one's not bad. I kind of like that one. Banshee. I still think... They could have done something like this, the way that she comes out as a Banshee. They could have done something like that for Tracer. Because Tracer still doesn't have a hollow, and these are really good. Like, I'm seriously really thinking about just going ahead and just purchasing these, even though there's 75 coin. And it's kind of a lot, or not really a lot. But they're really cool, and I like them. Okay, so these, you got to get the trophy. Well, it says trophy. I don't remember that being in the actual trophy. Let me check. Is it? Yeah, it's not an actual trophy. So let's go back. So these just probably mean that we gotta play the what's it called? We just gotta play like on hard or something. Yeah, see, so this one says like you get this one by completing Dawn Patrol trophy. This one's Hardened Defender trophy, and then this one's the Six Wanderers trophy. So I'm assuming it has to do with the difficulty, and possibly, oh, I didn't even know they had new highlights. Perfect, I like Medusa. Okay, I see you. Oh, that's it? There's just 2 new intros, okay. I like this spray, so I want to figure out, where's my phone? So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look up how you get the Dawn Patrol trophy. I feel like I have to do something with like, oh, can get damaged or anything like that. No. Okay, 20 links. Oh, here we go. So it says we have to do survive 12 rounds or 12 waves in the Junkenstein's Endless mode, which is pretty simple, I think. The second one, which is this one, which I really don't kind of want. This one we could probably get really easy. But this one is survive 4 bonus waves in Junkenstein Junkenstein Endless on hard difficulty. So we could try that. I mean, it can't be that hard. I mean, I've played with people who don't do that great, but we'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna probably, if we're gonna do this one where you have to survive on hard, we might just go ahead and use actually we just might use Soldier for all of them. And then this one we had to play with 6 different characters, and I think there's a total of 6, so that means we have to play once as each character, and I don't know, maybe we'll do all of them here. So we're gonna just get these skins, definitely this one, or for sprays I mean. 12 rounds in that. Oh, we have a box, I didn't even notice that. Let's hope we get a good skin. Come on. Really? What'd you get? Laughing? Oh, crap. I don't remember where I put laughs and put on the right. Do I put laughs? Hold on. Usually for, I know Tracer, I always count on you. And of course I had to get this skin, the Atlantic All-Stars. I mean, you could even make me pick. It was between Genji and Tracer. And it was like, oh, if you had to pick a side, which team would you go for? The Pacific or the Atlantic? Of course I'm going to go with the Atlantic. They have Tracer. They have Tracer's like icon. Like, come on. Alright, so I'm looking for emotes. Okay, yeah, so I do put laugh on the right side. Let's... She literally has like nothing at all for Halloween, and it makes me a little mad.
Oh, scary.
I think, does she have a victory pose? She does. She has 2 different ones, and I don't know which one I want to use. Available for credits during the Halloween event. Available in the Halloween loot box. Let's go with the pumpkin. I would do this, but you know, I gotta look at my girl Tracer. She looking cute. Alright, so, I don't think I have anybody's skin for, what's it called? For the Halloween event. I don't think I have anybody's. I mean, we could check some of them. Like, this one wasn't too bad. Like, we could say, oh, you know. Let me check Pharaoh. I feel like I got Pharaoh's. I don't even have Pharaoh's. Wow. Because this one's definitely the best. But I'm surprised that I don't even have Pharaoh's at all. I really don't got... Well, then again, most of these people... I think she could have something as a pumpkin. Didn't she have something as a pumpkin where her head was... Did they take it? Or maybe I'm just crazy. Oh no, I'm thinking this. See, because in here, she's given a pumpkin head. And then the rest is just kind of like... I got this one too? Really? I don't know about that. But I was thinking that one, the victory pose with her having the pumpkin head. I think they could definitely do that. Have a pumpkin head, and then, I don't know, maybe some something kind of like this for the legs, or, I don't, they could do something. I definitely think they could do something like that for her. Headless Horseman thing, you know? Even though I think Reaper kind of has that going on. I genuinely don't got anybody's. Okay, let's, oh wait, I think I have Anna's. Yeah, because I bought yours. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, so it said we have to do endless. Maybe we could try to do both. Maybe we could try to survive 4 bonus waves on hard endless and also survive 12 rounds. So let's try doing that. It can't be that hard, especially if we're playing as someone like Soldier. It's so easy to go ahead. Let me put this on the charger again. But playing as like someone like Soldier, it's easy to go ahead and you know, use the auto lock feature, which is his ultimate, and just start shooting everybody. And yeah, that's kind of about it when it comes to Soldier.
Our tale begins in Atlasbrunn, where the lord of the castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the
okay, so there's not
Dr.
so you can play something. Oh, somebody recruit. Crap. Why are my dogs barking so early?
A Viking craftsman seeking battle far from home. These were the wanderers who took up the castle's defense.
Let's write down who we played as. I remember playing as Soldier.
Dr. Junkenstein laughed at his minions' woes, but tonight was the night of Junkenstein's revenge.
Bridget, and then now we got Torbjorn.
Some believe that the full moon is a good omen.
So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 already. Yeah, he changed. He has like a little update now. I forgot about that. So now, with him, which I totally forgot, he got updated. So now,
Time to let off some steam!
oh really? I mean, I like the fact that his turret is always going to be the way that it is. So let me try it.
Comes for your souls.
I like that he's always ultimate. Well, he doesn't ultimate, but I remember when we played.
Betrayed no trace of his former self. The gunslinger's shot found its mark, and the Reaper was destroyed.
I feel like I should have turned somewhere else. Like, I loved when his turret was level 3, but now he can't. Aw, I'm getting destroyed. Coming over the bridge! But now that's the new thing. He uses multi-core. Coming over the ramp! Can I turn it so that? So now I gotta be careful when pressing the buttons, because sometimes I'll press it being dumb. Oh, why is this arm shit? Why is his arm doing that? I think there's some bugs they might need to fix.
Marvelous.
The ground shook as Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
Actually, I might need to check.
Doctor's shock tire exploded, but now hope is strong. The archer's bow clattered.
So far, it's not too bad. They're doing decent. My turret's really going to work. I mean, look at it.
Oops! Did I leave that there?
Wait, does he have more bullets? It seems like he has more.
Dr. Junkenstein himself made a grand appearance.
You will all regret the day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein!
Junkenstein made a deal with the reach of the wilds.
Fire on the right!
The archer drew his arrow and watched it soar through the night sky until it struck Junkenstein.
Show them what you can do.
I don't know, maybe we'll start playing this. Torbjorn. Really, Torbjorn, I'm not gonna lie, Torbjorn's not really my character. But maybe.
The Wanderers had beaten back Dr. Junkenstein's initial attacks. But their ordeal had just begun. The heroes dismayed. It's not so easy.
But it's so close enough.
The archer slew the Reaper. The arrow pierced his dead heart.
Your torment is ended.
Once
He's
again,
back again?
The Reaper's body faded into the darkness of the night.
The Reaper is taken!
Fortnite had to update again. I swear, I think the most out of all games, Fortnite's the one that so much. Like, I thought Overwatch was the one that used to update so much. Mainly because, you know, different events. And I hate that skin still shakes.
Greetings. Do you
But I don't know. I just feel I hate hearing about all these different changes to the game. Summoner. Ain't that simple,
give special satisfaction for us to
Ready for a shot?
I'm so proud.
Did he really just back away?
Oops, did I leave that there?
Wanderers felt the ground shudder once again. The monster had returned.
He really wants me.
This monster rose from the dead. Heroes' defense was not enough, as one of their numbers fell.
Maximum power!
The Viking cut down the monster, savoring his triumph.
You call that a monster?
We're doing pretty good for hard.
In the midst of the battle, Junkenstein's most powerful ally.
Oh, the witch is coming.
That's not I
My
meant.
servants never die.
I love that line though. I just love when they do that. I don't know. Oh
The
my
Viking's body
God.
sank motionless to the
Bro!
The gunslinger felt no
My turret's
joy
still up,
in
apparently.
killing a woman, even one as twisted as the Witch of the Wilds. With a thunderous crash, the monster fell to the ground. All semblance of life extinguished.
Do you appreciate my
I feel like I should do Widowmaker on like on easy or the normal difficulty. I mean,
Peaceful for the briefest of moments, the relentless pace of Dr. Junkenstein's advance slowed. But the worst was yet to come.
I'm rolling at 9.
The shadow and coalesced into the form of the Reaper. The Reaper had been fed.
I'm overloading!
The Reaper fed once again.
Whoa, how many times is it gonna come up?
The Vikings struck down the Reaper.
Oh, I did.
For the bone. The gunslingers
Great thing for you.
Experience
Thank
tranquility.
you. Alright, we're at 10. How long? So it's a minute around?
It seemed the dragon's power was undiminished as the summoner was returned to the battle.
Basta victory.
The gunslinger was as good as his reputation, and he found his marks, and the summoner died. The summoner had appeared.
Oh, they's not joking.
Basta victory.
Coming from the left!
The archer's bow clattered to the ground. The summoner's body crumbled like the dying embers of a snake flame.
Come on, we got this. We got this. Can I fix the door?
Time is on. You know.
I wish I could, though. It's because, like, we need another person to help out. That's why it's good if you...
Junkenstein was needed. The monster rose again. The monster had
good at this, man. I'm happy with these
As the
people. We're
archer
doing really
finally
good.
brought the creature to its knees.
Of course.
Dr. Junkenstein had other errors. Dr. Junkenstein
Are you for real?
shuddered under the
Oh
with a
no.
defiant cry that died
Damn.
in his throat. The archer, last of the castle's defenders, was overwhelmed, and Junkenstein's revenge was sealed.
Damn. Does that count though? That was pretty good. We were doing so good. I'm trying to figure out where we went wrong, other than me dying. Oh, I hate that move so much now. I used to love scatter arrow, or the scatter shot. I used to love that so much.
Wonderful.
So that means you're not gonna get... Damn, I just thought about that. That means you're not gonna get the thing. I'm just hoping it still counts as me playing as Torbjorn, and I realized I spelled his name wrong. I didn't put the J in Torbjorn on my paper. I'm taking notes on who I played as. So I played as Soldier Tracer, Bridget, and Torbjorn. So all I need is anybody but them. I kind of want to do Endless again. Hold on, let's check just in case. I want to make sure that's not just like that spray, but the Halloween one. Oh my god, these ducks keep barking. Down, 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 down. Oh, these are all the trophy ones. I didn't even notice that. Or that's pretty cool. I like that they did that. They kind of categorized it. Okay, okay. So somebody pretending to dress up as Bastion. I don't know how that one worked. And this one for completing Survive the Night, which is the regular mode, I'm guessing. And that's it. Which one can you not buy? Let's see, so this one says, hold on. So this one says, complete the Held the Door trophy. I think that one you can play like on hard or legend, and they can't take damage. The 4 they were? I think that might be something along the lines of that. Not a scratch. I don't know about that one. I really gotta look at most of these. These you gotta like Google up or something. Dawn Breaks, Dawn Patrol. The 6 they were. What? Unscathed? Who's texting? Why do I gotta do stuff for people? I hate when people tell me to do stuff for them. I don't want to do it. I gotta do videos. I know the 6 form. Okay, so this is the borderline. So let's see. What's the survivor? Oh my goodness. The survivor trophy. Oh wait, I just forgot to put Overwatch. Yeah, see, it's telling me Detroit become human and all this other stuff. Overwatch. Survival expert. No, 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 no. It's just the survivor. There we go. So it says here to get this one, because I like this one. You have to survive through 4 of bonus waves. Just getting through the 4 will not unlock it. McCree, Soldier, Torbjorn, and Zenyatta. McCree on the left stairs, Soldier in the center, Torbjorn on the right with the turret. and then Zen moves between center and right. That's actually not too bad. That layout, having a McCree on the left, because he could narrow down a lot of those enemies. Soldier in the center, because his scatter, I'll say his turret, his gun tends to, you know, move around a lot. So if they're in, usually they do come in like pairs or so. Let me just reply to this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so like I was saying, so Soldier in the center, Torbjorn. How to leave my mic in place. So I could definitely see Soldier being center. Torbjorn on the right. So like they said they added 2 more, and I don't remember what those 2 were. But the idea for Tracer to like dress up like a, this is probably as close as we get, with her hair being all light blue and such. I think they should just make her a, you know, a ghost, because they say in the thing they call her the Wisp, and that's about it. They just say, oh, the Wisp, and I like how 202 points. Is the Overwatch League still a thing by any chance? So we do. See, I heard supposedly you're supposed to. Oh, oops. There. Now for Lucio, I've been wanting this one. I don't play as Lucio, but I like it. Because this is where I was confused. I was told anybody who bought the Overleague Prime Pass on Twitch would have access to this. Like, they would just automatically get it. And it was even as a tweak, too. Let me just see if I can equip that as well. We'll put that on the bottom. No, we'll put that on the top. That was supposed to be available for people. Oh, we got it. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Let's see. We maybe have a Halloween-themed characters icon. But I'm getting off track. The whole point of the Lucio dance party thing was anybody who had Prime was supposed to be able to get it. That's what I was told. I saw tweets about it where they were like, oh, make sure to get your, what's it called? Make sure to get your, that's cute, your Overwatch League Twitch Prime membership or whatever. You're going to go ahead. You're going to have access to, you're going to get skins, which I got. Then you're supposed to also get Lucio's dance. And I assumed, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, we're the lucky ones who get the dance. Anybody who has it's just like, oh, you guys, you know, you bought it. Well, you bought the pass. But then everybody had the issue where it was available and nobody was able to get it. So basically we were just kind of just sitting there like, why aren't I getting this, you know, let's do a regular one. We'll do it on normal, so we can play as, like, Tracer. Not Tracer, because I already play as Tracer. So nobody was able to get the dance because it was available, like it said it was there, I think for the 200 price that it was. But nobody was able to get it. Like, I was pressing the button, it wasn't going through. I looked up, people were like, oh, you know, the whole thing.
Where the Lord of the Castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
Because I don't want to be a healer.
A rich and powerful countess, known as a hunter without peer.
I will literally not change. And this guy's probably gonna mess me. Zenyatta, be a healer. There we go. Oh, perfect. He picked them. Nice.
Only 4 they were to defend the castle against Dr. Junkenstein and his minions.
Alright, so I'm gonna add Widowmaker on my list. Alright, maybe next to Torbjorn's name, just in case it didn't count. I'm pretty sure it must have. Oh, I missed this head. I missed it again. Oh my god, I'm doing awful.
Instead of hunting dragons, I'm stuck here fighting these mechanical monstrosities made by a madman.
Oh yeah, they did make reference to that. Apparently he hunts dragons or something like that. And so apparently he hunts dragons or something like that.
great things for you.
Dang, everybody's gonna get the kills before me. And who asked her? Somebody asks Bridget like if she kills dragons or something like that. She says, and then she says how about her father, but
Show them what you can.
Who were you before you entered the monastery?
No one of note. Just one of thousands like me. But one moment of clarity changed everything.
I see. Like I'm not trying to get just get the kills. I'm trying to make sure that I win.
Setting out the welcome map.
See, because those guys are annoying. Actually, let me move down. I feel like
À gauche.
I'm surprised that. Wait, are they gonna? Nah, I doubt it. Okay, I was gonna say I'm surprised they haven't really done anything to like Widowmaker. It'd be cool if they had something
Rarely
decent.
has my path crossed a morning as cheerful as you.
And you see how much is on. Either you laugh or you go mad.
There's so many of them. Alright, let's reload.
No one can
Dark presence coalesced in their midst. The Reaper comes for your souls.
Nice.
Once a man, the Reaper betrayed no trace of his former self.
Setting out the welcome map.
Where do you go? Okay, I was like,
The monk banished the Reaper, who faded into the night.
The Reaper is dead. For now.
ah. Let me go back up.
Over the bridge.
Oh.
They approach over the rampart.
Where? Oh, okay. Oh my, I'm doing awful.
No one can hide from my sight.
Where's Torbjorn's turret? Is he really gonna keep there?
Single-mindedness of Dr. Junkenstein's creations reminds me of your own.
You wound me.
Is that even possible?
The ground shook as Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
Come on. We gotta get rid of these people quick. Well, I mean, we're doing it on normals. I think they only show up like, what,
Was
once?
there a trace of human emotion upon the monster's countenance?
Oh.
No, surely just a trick of the mind.
Ah, I missed it.
The shock tire exploded against the door, but for now, hope held strong. The Countess's shot was true, and with it, the monster
Try
was
harder
felled.
next time, Junkenstein.
I am really bad at this. Oh man, look at that. Horrible.
charged with the arcane as the summoner appeared in their midst.
The dragon's fire consumes all.
Just
Yahi Barambasta Viktahe. No one can hide from thy sight.
oh my god, how do I miss that?
Bested the summoner, a victory that brought him special
The
satisfaction.
summoner is dead.
Oh, duh, because she's like a dragon. It sucks that this isn't like 6 mode. Put it on legendary. See where that goes. Now, something like this, I feel like they should just have as, you know, a custom game. You know, allow certain characters to be played. See how long you guys can survive. Boost up the,
As the battle
maybe the
raged,
damage
Dr.
that you
Junkenstein
do.
himself made a grand appearance.
You will all regret the day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein!
Junkenstein had made a deal with the Witch of the Wilds. And not even his death would release. The archer drew his arrow and watched it
It wasn't
soar
for my
through
freaking
the night
headshots.
sky until it
No
struck
one can hide
Junkenstein.
from thy sight.
Isn't that what, like, yeah, Larry, with, I think it was Larry King, when he interviewed Stan Lee, he was questioning
Struck
about,
down the Reaper for the moment.
oh Lord, volume. But he was talking about the, sort of how Stan Lee gets paid, so, you know, from Marvel and all, since he's a creator of almost, like, it seems like he's a creator of, like, all, you know, the, like, popular ones.
On the left. Fire in the approach on the right.
I think that's what it just seems like. Yo, he just, like, he says he doesn't want to change, but something change.
Incoming
Now just the people that are working with those creations
No one can
know what they're doing.
hide.
And I think, I was gonna say that, like, other than that, Stan Lee
The
doesn't
Reaper's body
seem like he gets paid,
darkness of the night.
but he kept saying, like, oh, he just takes the credit, and that's about it. You know, all the other people are doing the work. And it's weird that he said that he
In the
works
midst
sort
of
of,
the battle,
like a
Junkenstein's
freelance,
most powerful ally appeared.
My
a
servants
freelance
never
writer,
die.
like, and it's kind of interesting that he was like,
With one
I don't know,
magic
maybe it would have been different if he
the
wasn't.
witch brought Junkenstein and his creations back to life. The Viking looked over the witch's unholy form, knowing he had not seen
Not so immortal after all. No one can hide from my sight.
and the monster
Ah, I
fell
was gonna
just
shoot.
as his creator, exhausted, battered, bruised. Before heroes
Oh, we got a whole
entered the
so,
castle
we need one
to
more, I'm
receive
assuming.
their rewards.
We could do McCree. I think McCree would be better. I really just don't want to listen out of. Vote for myself. Everybody's voting for themselves. Why can't I vote for myself? Let's just see. Because I just want to know if that Torbjorn really worked. If not, I don't know. Also, I think by using McCree, we might get through it a bit faster. Let's just see. I want to check right now, just in case. before we do that loot box, just in case. Oh, what? I didn't even know the filter. Done. Oh, wow. I like how Tracer has 11. Oh, wow. I never knew that. I prefer all. If you want to be honest, I prefer all. Wait, accomplishments. Oh, clearly the skin is an accomplishment. So it'd be sprays. Oh, so basically anyone that has, that's a trophy. So like this one saying, survived the night trophy. Or this one, a decorated trophy. So basically the ones that have trophies are the ones that are actual trophies. And then these are just event ones, which I kind of like. I think in Xbox, if you were to do it, you get extra gamer points for unlocking these sprays, but I ain't about that life. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's an interesting filter. Okay, let's take that off. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's about all? No, none? Oh, there we go. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was gonna check just in case. I love Tracer, man. Did I mention that I love Tracer? Hey, ain't going nowhere, hit 'em, then we keep going down. Alright, no, I haven't unlocked it yet, but I like these sprays. I like how there's about one for each character. There's always like a kid version or some kid dressing up as them. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll do one more, and then this time we'll do it on normal as well. That way it'll be quick. We'll also be, should be McCree this time. I mean, I wouldn't mind being Hanzo, but I don't like his moveset anymore. I don't know, he just feels weird.
Where the lord of the castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr. Junkenstein. An archer from the east, trying to escape his past.
It's Hanzo, and... Now we wait. See, I like these just because his dragon turns into a wolf. That's it. So these two, ooh, I swear they better pick already.
Only 4 they were to defend the castle against Dr. Junkenstein.
This better work. I don't know.
Dr. Junkenstein lost as his minions rose.
Can I check their stats? Stars and all that? I didn't pay attention. Because I think I'm still bronze. Yeah, so they're a bit higher than me. I'm higher than this Miata guy there.
Instead of hunting dragons, I'm out here fighting these mechanical monstrosities made by a madman!
So I'll look on the side off. I should have just been... I had a chance too to switch things to, and I didn't.
Arrows flying in their Who were you before you entered the monastery?
Again?
No one of note. Just one of thousands like me. By one woman's incredible changed everything.
I mean, not like I
This is Ray. Hello! Behind you. Titans.
Get ready for
that's a set. And that guy was See, McCree I think would have been better here. The only difference is McCree doesn't have infinite shots. So reloading. No, I would reload.
I find your religion unnerving, monk.
6 minutes.
I'm overloading.
I thought it was 5 minutes each time. Maybe I'm just.
Dark presence coalesced in their midst. The Reaper comes for your souls.
It's kind of weird. They have all. I think it's. I'm gonna keep with what my bro said. That it seems like they're keeping that skin because Van Helsing with McCree. It seems like. Actually, isn't no, I think I actually have one for Symmetra. Doesn't she have like an alternate Halloween skin where it's red and she has the whole vampire look? I swear I have that one.
Hello.
I'm hoping when I do that they notice like, okay, maybe.
Get ready for
It's coming over the rampart.
Hey, chill. I was just minding my business. See, this is where like Scattershot.
Coming from the right.
Oh, that's what I didn't check. I need to check for his Luke
Things
ultimate.
like Dr. Junkenstein's creations reminds me of your own.
But even this room alone, can I
That
just
is that even possible?
The ground shook.
Oh,
as
wow,
Dr.
then he comes out.
Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
Oh, he's coming after me.
The trace
Eh.
of human emotion upon the monster's countenance? No. Surely this entry of the mind.
Get me out of here.
experience tranquility.
I like it. I have it as my ringtone because I like that much.
Cut
Why?
down the monster, savoring his triumph.
You call that a monster? Passing out the welcome mat.
I want to use it. No, I'll wait until what's his face comes out. That way it's used on something else instead of regular bots.
The air became charged with the arcane as the summoner appeared in their
Really?
midst.
I thought I was
The
gonna.
dragon's fire consumes all.
And we're getting close, I guess, right?
Yahi karambasta viktahe.
Power overwhelming. It's coming from the right.
The monk's orbs overwhelmed the summoner's defenses, and she was destroyed.
Does not impress me. Passing out the welcome mat.
Look at that. Boy. Easy. Well, I'm focusing on my lane at least.
As the battle raged, Dr. Junkenstein himself made a grand appearance.
You will all regret the day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein!
Hello.
Dr. Junkenstein lobbed his bombs at the castle. The explosions a percussive accompaniment to the sound of his laughter. The Archer drew his arrow and watched it soar through the night sky until it struck Junkenstein.
Oh my god.
Experience
Who
tranquility.
showed up?
The Reaper's body faded into the darkness of the night.
Your torment is ended.
Alright, we got like a minute left. Come on. Damn. Damn.
Get ready for
Fire on the left!
I like how it just spawned right there. I thought it would have spawned like in there. Somewhere where, I guess it has like boosts. We wouldn't be able to see it, but I guess it just does it. Regardless. So I guess they put Reaper because it's a little easier than the rest.
Fire headed straight for us!
The Archer slew the Reaper, the arrow piercing his dead heart.
The Reaper is gone. For the moment.
Why is everybody talking but me? When I was Tracer, she had a couple lines and I loved it, but I don't know. I don't know.
In the midst of the battle, Junkenstein's most powerful ally appeared.
Never tasted this.
My servants never die.
Dr. Junkenstein had made a bargain with the witch, and she was not ready to release him.
experience tranquility.
How am I not hitting your head? How?
With one last laugh, Dr. Junkenstein was silenced. But
Such a Junkenstein.
has a way of returning.
How do we aim?
お神よ敵を食らえ
She moves so much.
The Viking looked over the witch's unmoving form, knowing he had not seen the last.
お神よ敵を食らえ
And the monster fell, just as his creator. Exhausted, battered, bruised. The four funerals entered the
Start next to
castle.
Hanzo. I know I beat it with Hanzo, Soldier, Tracer, Regent, Torber, and maybe Widowmaker. So, I like how it's moving. It's gonna be the part where we're just getting them headshots. Is it? No, it's not even that part. And there was like a whole different section.
Excellence is its own reward.
Whatever. What else? What else? What else? I'm hoping we get the spray. If we don't, I'm willing to play one more round. I'll play one more round just so we get it. Then we're gonna check out Torbjorn's stuff for his spray. No, it doesn't say I have anything new. I was hoping it would say new or something. But, okay. Oh, we got this one. Before they were. So that must mean... Nah. That means I've only played as 4 of the characters, right? I'm gonna check. Like, I'll end it if it is this. Not, I mean, like, not the whole video. I mean, just the mode. The 4 they were. Watch that in the being because I played as 4 characters, and I think you have to win. What? No, I just want to know about this. Apparently, some guy has a video on it. Maybe if I put Overwatch and then... Here we go. So, this one says, and I bet... Yeah, I know. This is a 4-player horde type Cobra. La la la. You get plays Anna, Bridget, Genji, Hanzo, McCree, Soldier, Torbjorn, Tracer, Widowmaker, and Zenyatta. So to unlock the 4 they were, you have to complete Junkenstein's Revenge on any difficulty with any 4 heroes. Junkenstein's Revenge has the 4 difficulties, which we know about. So we basically got the one where you play as 4 different heroes. That means you do have to win. And Endless may not count. So it sucks. So this guy did it with Hanzo, Anna, Soldier, and McCree. So that, if anything, seems like it might be. He says, here's a video of me beating hard with 4 original characters with randoms. And I'm not going to watch that because we're too good. So I just want to figure out... Here we go. Kill 4 enemies using a single use of Molten Core. But she has this one that I also like too. And then these are really cool. I like these as well, but these are the only anniversary ones. I'm mad I didn't get those. I'm tempted by it, but I'm gonna wait. We gotta switch. She doesn't have. Oh, there's emotes. My bad. Oh, she has a rest in peace. Ugh. I'll just wait it off. Okay, so Torbjorn. There you are. So that's gonna be quite a challenge. I think it is. There we go. Viking. Eh. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's just play. Let's just play one of the modes. We'll do quick. Well, I mean, it's not like we can do it in the other one. I don't know. Maybe in my own time, I'll go ahead. I'll go back into the game. We'll go ahead. We'll play it a couple more times and win. I'll probably do it on like the easiest difficulty, just to go ahead and get the sort of the extra sprays. I kind of go. I'm noticing a bit more of Overwatch. I'm kind of going a bit more out of the way to go ahead and get trophies in this. Well, not just trophies, but like the sprays and things like that. For Tracer, it was definitely worth it. I think she might have been. I don't know 100%. It might have been like Farah. But part of me is convinced that the first one I got was Tracer, and I know I worked really hard for it. I think I was like bad. Now I'm much better, I think. Because I'm pretty sure it's still the same. For Tracer, you had to get like 4 kills with her pulse bombs, and I think you didn't have to what's it called? You didn't have to get like a quadruple kill or anything like that. Like as long as you got like you could get 4 separate kills with the bomb and it would still count. So I think that was one of them. But then later on I ended up getting an awesome kill where I go into a group of people, they're all like on the point I don't know if they're defending or trying to get it. I think they were defending it. So they're all on the point. I go in, I'm shooting, I throw my bomb, I back out, and then it just blows all of them up. And my bro was just like, damn, because that's really cool and awesome, and, you know, it was great.
Welcome.
Ooh, look at that! They got a makeover. I love it. But yeah, that was definitely like one of the most awesome ones. It's like, every time we get... Ooh, where's Torbjorn?
Selection.
I can't find him. Oh man, that was really hard. Like I was saying, so usually whenever I play with my bro, the best kills are always when I play as Farah or Tracer. Those are literally those two. Literally, number 1 Tracer, number 2 is Farah. Then recently I put Sombra as like my third kind of best. It used to be Moira. Oh, I'm looking at the skin and I'm really short. It used to be Moira for a while. Like, I remember when Moira first came out, I hated playing as her. But then I guess later on I just kind of caught on, I guess. I'm just dancing. But basically I just caught, like, you know, just caught on to, how Moira's, I guess she did change too, but I just basically kind of caught on to how Moira was supposed to be played. and I got really good with her. But then my brother ended up playing as her, and he did much better with her than me. So I was just like, you know what? Well, he played as her a lot. I think that was kind of the reason. Since he was so good with her, he kept picking her a lot. So I just ended up picking. I had to pick like another character. I couldn't pick her all the time. He was beating me. So okay.
I'm overloading!
I was like the only one on the point. Now they're trying to move on. I don't know if I'm gonna change that. And they changed Sombra too.
I'm back!
Like, it's mostly her abilities. I don't know if her damage changed, but I know her abilities are. I used to love, you know, the whole thing about her going invisible and having it be on a timer, you know. That's what, like, what's I saying? Oh yeah, with Sombra, it seemed like, I don't know if, again, I don't know if her damage changed, but I know for a fact, her abilities sort of changed. So she's invisible or translucent. She's supposed to be, you know, very, pretty much has a speed boost, and it was limited time, you know, like you were able to play as her. She would move around really fast, but then after a certain couple, like 5 seconds or so, it would just go back to normal, and so you weren't invisible for so long. But now they updated her where you can be invisible as long as you want, and it's just annoying. So you can be invisible as long as you want. You move slower, and you can't take the point, which kind of sucks. So when before that, she would be able to stay invisible for a couple seconds, try to challenge the point, and that's kind of it. That's kind of it. That's what gave me advantage. I mean, I'm still pretty good with her, given where I was at. Still trying to get used to the whole, what's it called? Having to, like, teleport. Oh, man. And it reminds me, I remember trying so hard with Sombra to, what is it? I think it's the hack everybody, hack the world, I think that's the name of it. Where you have to hack, I think a total of 15 people, and it was just ridiculous. Like, hacking 15 people without dying is hard. Like, I could get 15 in a normal game, but of course I've ended up dying a couple times. I'm the only one moving. If I don't get tons of likes, I'm the only one moving the point.
Yosh! Enemy turret destroyed.
Get ready for a shot!
Arigato.
I'm hoping we get to the end, they kind of group up a lot, and then we just go up. I should have went the other way. But like I was saying, like they group up a lot near the end, and then we can just go ahead and use Molten Core. Maybe since they're going to try to take the point, they'll end up staying in the lava or whatever, and then just get the 4 kills.
Our enemy returns.
To let off some speed!
I'm hoping. It looks like we're just gonna get the win. Oh, I can't. Ah. Oh, I just used it. Well, let's just hope we can get it again. Knock, knock at the devil in. Put the pelican. No? I feel like I'm gonna get freaking copyright claim, copyright strike. Just gonna go with that.
It appears we have suffered a minor setback.
Ready to work.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. My will made real.
Wait, so he heals himself, or is that a thing that all players are doing? Because I feel like that should be limited to certain players. Like, if you're a support, you should always have, you know, a self-healing ability. Like,
I foresee great things.
My ultimate is ready.
I don't know. It's just, it can't be everybody. There's no way it could be everybody. There's no way. Because it does, I don't know. If everybody can heal up like that, it doesn't feel as competitive.
I'm spotting the payload.
At least to me. Then I could just go ahead and hide somewhere instead of getting a health pack.
Beauty. Take my turret. Work hard on that. Power overwhelming.
Ooh, almost had him. Oh. See, now they're not as grouped because they're getting, they got the advantage. I would have been able, if I didn't die from the other one, the other Torbjorn, I think I would have been able to get 4 kills, maybe. I would have been able to get 4 kills. And we would have definitely won this match. It would have been 100% guaranteed for that. I think we can still get it.
Team up for special attack.
I don't think we exactly got it.
Such potential.
Victory.
And then it changes the filter right here. Did I hear music? Really? The other guy got it? What the hell did he do? This guy was whack. That's when I came back. Oh, we got a triple kill. I guess. Let me check one more thing. I just want to see who else I didn't get trophies for. And some of them are characters I normally don't play. Like Genji, I never play as, so I need both of his. Torbjorn, I gave a chance, and that's kind of why I only need the new Molten Lava Kill thing. I mean, I don't know which. If I think maybe the other one, the old one, is easier. Because this one, when you do the Molten Core, it's very short. And I would hope it does a lot of damage, but it just seems like everybody else could just get kills. Roadhog getting the 2 kills, you know, by pushing a player off a map is pretty difficult. It never seems to me like I'm ever in that situation. And for Zarya, I hate the time on it, but you have to be at 70 power or more for a whole minute. And I can never do that. So let's try... This game already ended. Literally, I just joined the game that just finished.
This is my
It's ridiculous. Alright, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep looking at some of the other ones. So, for the main one, if I were to go ahead and try this to get Platinum, I have to play as Zenyatta, healing 1,500 to someone in one move. Well, not to someone, but to a whole group of people, and I don't think I'm ever in that situation. Second, get 4 kills or 4 assists using Discord within 6 seconds. So that means that's really ridiculous. You gotta like figure out who's gonna die, and then somebody who uses their ultimate like Reaper with his Death Blossom, you gotta figure out where everybody's gonna go. Teleporting 20 allies in a single quick play or competitive asymmetra. That one, I feel like if you're somebody who's trying either if you're a good Symmetra player and you know where to put teleporters, or if you're gonna go ahead and just try to be an achievement hunter, you could probably play with some friends and then just have them go ahead and go into the teleporter a couple times. I don't know if you have to do it a total of 20 times, but it just seems like that's just anybody could do that one. If anybody is Mercy, we'll go ahead. We'll try to resurrect 6 players. If that doesn't work, I'll just go ahead and I'll try, I guess, either Reaper. Alright, nobody picked, so I'll be the only skin that I have for her that seems
I'll be
appropriate.
watching over you.
So I think we could go. I think we could revive people. What sucks is I heard her healing went down. I think it went from like 60 to 50 or something. To, yeah, something like that. Which sucks because I was never good with her at all, and then just healing with her already was just a challenge. I couldn't do it, and then now I had to be even more cautious. You're just mad because I could dance.
Come to me. Come to me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
You guys go and die. Like, not too crazy now. I want some of you to die. Get me. Wrecking Ball, I feel like it's so horrible that he's just a spear guy. The healing is so slow. He didn't even move.
Thank you.
Someone like Widowmaker at least seems like it's possible, but damn. Go. That's one.
I'm not finished.
See, like, healing is so crazy. Ah. Her own healing seems, I don't know if it's changed. Hope it didn't. It better be better. Who left? Somebody on our team left. They're gay. I'm hiding. Please do damage.
Damage amplified. But damage.
Ah!
I'm taking care of you.
Ready to go.
Did one of those people die?
Enemy
I know you need a heal. Oh my god, bro.
Need healing.
I know you. Chill, bro. At least he's communicating. I'll say that.
catching you up.
He grabs a health pack.
Thanks.
Enemies re-engaging.
How my bro plays this. He's got a crazy good gun.
I've got you.
That's what I get mad. I die as soon as that happens. I know my bro said when he played, he got the trophy for getting the 6 revives or whatever. Back when they had, I don't know if it was her ultimate. I'm guessing it was her ultimate. Back when she was able to go ahead and revive like everybody. Like it wasn't just one individual. It was everybody. She revived the whole team. That's basically when she got it. Ah!
Keep it moving. Heilstrahl aktiviert.
Enemy detected.
I need it first.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Doing it.
Let's get you back out there. Helden sterben nicht.
Enemy turret within my sight.
I'm taking care of you. Damage increase.
Oh, you were almost dead. Just one more shot.
Spotted a turret.
Self-medicating.
Did I revive anybody? I can't remember. Okay, it says 3, so I must have.
I need you. We still need you.
Enemy turret destroyed. Very well.
Let me get you patched up.
it's kind of good. I don't know why I feel like that person would probably not be Widowmaker, but if it wasn't for that damn trap.
Enemy turret ahead.
Good as new.
I like how I'm so goal oriented just to get their trophies.
Thank you.
Like, it's really rare. How many people? I'm gonna just look at their percentage really quick. Hold on 1 second. It's 0.2%. Damn. Only 0.2% of players who, well, my bro always says it's the creators.
Enemy turret within my sight.
0.2% of people who play God.
Enemy turret down.
Heroes never die.
I knew it. I knew it. I really have Moira.
The payload
A
moves
speedy
I
towards
already got all the stuff.
desired outcome. Get into position.
I could do Anna, I think, maybe.
Just brains from
I'm under attack.
Because I can't guarantee 100% that. I got.
Acknowledged.
I found nobody got me. Oh man.
protect the payload.
Alright, can we do this again? We got right now.
This is my
Really? I
will.
resurrected 5. If I didn't die, that would have been one more. And it would be just. Who else needs healing? Jeez, stop.
No one.
Ah! This is why I don't play as her. I'm about to go in as some type of damage. It's just I can't. I need jump defense too. His ultimate 4 kills with that.
Enemy.
Like, I just can't with Mercy right now.
Group up here.
Oh, of course. Where's our Tracer?
Why is Neo stopped?
Let's see. I think after this I'm gonna go on my little lunch break, so I had to make this my life.
Well, that's a fine how do you do?
Alright.
I'll just leave this here.
Can't get that out. There's a lot of songs I can't get out recently. It's been Food Paz, Diss Track, and Venom by which just seems like they're just paying him. Well, I'm pretty sure it is. They just paid him like, hey, can you make a song? And it kind of works. I mean, they don't use it in the freaking movie. The only time in the movie, I'm not gonna lie, the only time in the movie that they actually use that song Venom by them is the credits. That's it. They don't use it anywhere else. Fuck that. It sucks because it should have been used.
Enemy turret down.
I think they should have used it a bit more. I think it was a good movie. A lot of people, apparently critics, are saying it's bad. I need like, you need to go to, what is it? I think there's certain places where they'll have a critic review and their percentage and Rotten Tomatoes, all that. Then they'll have the fans, you know, the people who actually watched it, because you know, critics kind of are different from. They're kind of different from the people watching it. And me, as a fan of Venom, I love Venom. I actually have some of his comics. One of, I forgot what it is. I think it's like Omnibus or something like that. Of like the old Venom comics. Then I have the Edge of the Venomverse, and I think after that it goes into the into the Venomverse, and then I think there's I don't know if it's called Space Guardian, but there's another one where he Venom is a guardian of some sort. I think that's supposed to be Venom before he gets to Earth and he's fused with Eddie Brock, or it could be exactly that.
Surrender to my will.
Just yet. I'm still going through some of these.
The payload moves towards our desired outcome.
Venom was definitely my favorite. I learned, a lot from, usually it's like dedicated comic pages that you would find on like, social media. That's usually where you would get, most of it, or you could just go ahead and win the game.
Victory.
But I will say, keep in mind that if you are somebody if you're gonna watch the movie,
Play of the game.
don't expect it to be a lot like the Spider-Man Venom symbiote that we made, because the whole, copyright, the whole rights ownership to who can do movies. Sony used to have the rights to Spider-Man, but then they started the whole Venom thing. Since they no longer have the rights to Spider-Man, they can't do a whole bit where Spider-Man had the symbiote, and you gotta have the whole idea where, okay, Venom goes to Eddie Brock. And, at this point, let's just put a spoiler warning, just in case. I feel like I might say something that I'm not supposed to. But, if you're gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is the mindset you should probably be in. Don't go into it assuming this is gonna be a Venom that we already have or knew, the whole Spider-Man symbiote sort of Venom where he could go ahead and spin webs and do that stuff. No, it's not gonna be that. It's, again, the whole rights to who owns Spider-Man and what they can do with Venom. It's so limited because they don't have the full rights to that specific type of character. So for Venom, it has to be something different, and it is something that's different. And there's a lot of comics where Venom is more brute-like, he's big, and there's the comic where he fights Hulk. Basically, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be that Venom. So don't go into it thinking you're gonna see the classic spiderweb stuff. I mean, they do have moments where it seems like it's there, but no, trust me, you're better off just oh wait, that'd be good if they mercy on this one. But you're better off just not assuming that. Just go ahead, watch the movie. I thought it was great. The beginning it felt a little long in the beginning, but once you get past that, it's a really good film. It develops Venom, which you'd see in the comics sometimes, like Venom. Well, I think there was different versions of it, like in sort of Sam Raimi's version of Spider-Man in that film, when he had Venom. His version of Venom was like, it was kind of, the classic cliche one that we know, like symbiote falls into particle, falls, it latches on a Spider-Man, and bottom that's it. That's basically it, I should say that. It's basically it. I mean, what else can you do with Spider-Man? But this is a movie where it doesn't focus on Peter Parker or anything Spider-Man. Well, they do have Into the Spider-Verse. Sony has that for some reason, which I think is going to be a great film. It's a cartoon, it's animated. It's going to have, 6 different types of Spider-Men, which kind of sucks. I kind of wish that there was a bit more, or at least they could have changed one of them. Because they have, like, this anime girl one, and I guess that's supposed to appeal to girls, but I don't know, because you already have Spider-Gwen. It's weird. I think they could have added, they have Spider-Noir, Spider-Man Noir, I should say it that way. Which is fine, I guess. I would have preferred, yeah, you know what? To be fair. But, $20.99, I don't know why. I feel like the only time we ever seen $20.99 Spider-Man was in, like, the video games or comics, and that's it. We don't see them really in movies or animations much, unless maybe the TV cartoon probably has it. I'm not sure about that, but, sure, it just seems like they should have just gone ahead and made $20.99 Spider-Man. I think that would be pretty cool. You don't even have to use the regular suit. It could be the white suit that he had, guess the reason sort of behind the noir Spider-Man is to have basically a black suit. I kind of want to say. I mean, there's a lot of
Heroes
other
never die.
suits for Spider-Man, but I'm trying to help with damage.
You should be at peak performance level.
Oh, damage, my dude. Jeez. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so again, if you're gonna watch Venom, don't go in the mindset we're gonna get the classic Spider-Man symbiote type of Venom. It's gonna be a Venom that's different. If anything, I feel like if you read a comic, like if a comic book did exactly what the movie did, people wouldn't complain. But if the, since the movie's doing something that's different, everybody's complaining. It sucks. Because I think you should give a movie a chance, even if it is different from the comics. I mean, like a good example would be the whole Iron Spider suit with Infinity War. Like, a lot of people liked it. It still had those arms, the four-legged arms that came out of the back. It was very different from the original Iron Spider suit, but yet not everybody complained. Everybody was happy to hear that the movie is great, but I don't see any reason for a problem to occur. Finally died. I didn't even resurrect anybody. Nobody had died. Definitely give Venom a chance. I've seen comments saying that Venom in the movie is nothing like Venom in the comics, but I mean, we've seen some of that in the comics before. We've seen Venom go ahead and use his body in different ways, but of course, seeing how he's supposed to be in the comics, more of a mix with Spider-Man's abilities. This is a movie where he's not mixed with Spider-Man's abilities. So, I think, I want to say this as comic. I want to say it's that Space Guardian Venom. What's it called? It's just, you gotta give Venom a chance. I mean, what can you do with a character that has not connected to another hero? He hasn't bonded to Spider-Man. He can't take Spider-Man's abilities. He didn't bond to, let's say, like Iron Man. He's not gonna be able to shoot lasers and things like that whenever he wants, and I thought what was good, it was really confusing at some point. I think they mixed into one, I believe they did, which was a good moment, but I can't explain it, so go ahead and watch this. I'm just saying, don't complain when you see that Venom doesn't do anything Spider-Man does. Again, he doesn't get with Spider-Man in the movies, so don't complain. He's nothing like Spider-Man. He's nothing like the Venom that we know. It's something different. But it brings up to my point, like if we had a comic where he never bonded with Spider-Man, he just went straight ahead and to bond with Eddie Brock, you would get this freaking Venom that's in the movie. Oh man, I can't believe I'm getting frustrated. But that's just really my main point. It's a good film. We're gonna see Carnage eventually. I mean, that's what everybody wants. Of course, they're gonna give it to us. They're smart enough to give us Carnage. We saw Riot, and if there is gonna be more films, I'm hoping we see Scream at some point, and Mania. I want to see Mania. Oh, maybe Hybrid as well. Because supposedly Hybrid's supposed to, Hybrid's a mix of, I think, 4 different other symbiotes. And that would be pretty cool, because we've they do show something like that in the movie, and it's rather interesting. And it's pretty cool to think that Venom sort of changed his mind in it as well. Usually you would think Venom as sort of, really? You think Venom as mainly the villain, since he goes against Spider-Man a lot, but he's the anti-hero. So he's gonna be good in the film. Kind of whole point. So I'm assuming in the next Venom movie, she's just gonna keep going after. Oh yeah, they actually did have the comics not in the Venom comics. There was a period where Venom goes ahead and he tries to hunt down all the other symbiotes. And I think, oh, I didn't read that comic, but I believe it's because the other symbiotes are more out for like destruction, and it seems like that. You know, with Scream and Carnage, Riots, Mania. I think Maniac. Doesn't Mania? Isn't Mania the good version? Like, it becomes Maniac, but then it attaches to somebody who's good, knowing themselves as Mania.
I must go where I'm needed.
I swear that's what it is.
Enemies revived.
I'm gonna have to revisit some of the stuff again.
Meteor strike is almost ready.
Meteor strike's on its way. Send it, my boy.
Come over here! Come over here! Heroes never die. For a price. This is not your time.
I'm realizing they're putting more of these heroes with the ability to hold an area. Torbjorn with his molten core, which the lava just sits there and damage anybody who gets on it. What's it called? Diva has that as well. I mean, she puts let's say she put the bomb on top of the car, it goes off, it basically takes over the area. Yeah, see? Holds down the area, and if anybody were to hide, you know, they gotta get out of the area. So, oh, I just realized I voted for somebody. Oh, we have 2 loot boxes, so let's go ahead. Let's open up our boxes. We're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get my little lunch going. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping we get a good skin. I'm hoping we get a legendary. So these are whack. I'll use that for Reaper though. What's this? Yeah, I'll use it. I think that's it. So, yeah, so if anybody, like, works at Blizzard and just is watching this, can you give Tracer a freaking ghost skin? Like, come on, like, you made her hair bright here, like, work from that. Work from that. Like, please. Like, you did really good with Moira, if I could find her freaking face. Just do the whole Moira thing, where you have her as a Banshee. Work from that. You could literally have a ghost. Like, how can I compare it? Like, I don't know. Like, you have other... Oh, wait. There is one. Reinhardt, I think. He kind of has, like, a ghostly look to his, Here we go, Cold Heart. Like, you could do something like this. It's not that hard. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But I think they could definitely do something like this for Tracer. Having the skin, you know, blue and white. This one has, like, a fire effect to it. They could do that if they want. I mean, they don't have to, but I could definitely... Like, Tracer needs something that's like that. Like, her hair is already the color. You could leave it as that. You could maybe make her skin very pale. Does she have a skin where she doesn't have goggles on? I think all of them have eye cover. Yeah, they all do. I guess you could keep that. Or change the design. I don't know. But please, Blizzard, if you're out there and you're watching this, if somebody knows Blizzard, can you make her into a ghost? Like, come on. She deserves to be a ghost. If I were to put in my ideas for skins, I'd probably keep... I don't really have any for Anna. I mean, she has a pirate one. She has a ghoul one. Those I like. Bastion... There's got to be something for Bastion that you could do. Because he only has this one. and it's basically supposed to be him as well, as the name implies. Tombstone, supposed to be made out of stone. You know what? I think that isn't too bad for him. I think that maybe there could be one where you just actually, yeah, could there be a zombie one for him? You know, adding in like dark colors like that, like a pale and green. Maybe you could add like a zombie kind of look to it. I'm not really sure. For this one, for Bridget, I kind of confused what you can do. I'm pretty sure there's some other like shield maiden look out there. Oh, maybe you could do Red Riding Hood. That wouldn't be too bad for her. I mean, it would be her in red, kind of like that. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I could definitely see Bridget kind of doing a little Red Riding Hood look. I could see that. I mean, if they want to keep her like this, doing the what is this? I think people said this is supposed to be like the three bears thing. Forgot the name of it. Diva. This is a challenge because Diva could be a lot like Bastion, where the mech could be the Tombstone, and then you could have her appearing as either sort of like a phantom kind of look, what they did with Reinhardt, or they could have her appear as a zombie, sort of that Moira look, kind of. Let's see, Doomfist. I don't really have any ideas what they could do for him if they were to do another Halloween one. I think he does really good with the whole swamp monster. I really don't know if he were to have another. I don't know what they could do. So I'm gonna skip on him. Genji, I believe, has nothing. Yes, so Genji doesn't have a darn thing. And I guess you could say maybe his Oni one, but they should have one where it's an actual demon, kind of like this, almost. Like, instead of it being a mask, it should be an actual demon, like, skin. See, I mean, he has a regular one here. Like, they should just have a regular demon, somehow. I think that would be cool. Now, Hanzo's he has one that's based on, I forgot what Japanese demon this is, but he has it. Yep, this is well. I don't know. I feel like there could be another entity out there. There's more than one demon, obviously, so there could be something for that. Junkrat. I mean, he's pretty satisfying as just Junkenstein. Oh, I didn't even know he had that. Him as Junkenstein is really just good. I don't know if they really want another, like, what they could do with him. I don't know. They already have, like, the whole Jester thing going, so I don't know what they could do with him. So, maybe a Mad Hatter. Just give him a hat, and then maybe some nice-ish clothes. Lucio doesn't have one, does he? He don't. Do this, but with a pumpkin. It's not that hard, I think, but which one's this? Oh, the anniversary one. I don't think I wanted it. Or did I? I don't remember. But yeah, I think they could do like a skin where his head could be like a pumpkin. I would say like a Pumpkin King thing. Something about the pumpkin patch. I don't know. I feel like that could work. Maybe have a pumpkin on his head and do something with that. McCree. Ugh, sorry, I'm a little tired. For McCree, I think they did good. I don't know if they have to make another, because this is a zombie one, and they did perfect with it. And then they had the whole Van Helsing, which is... And I can't even see his face. With Van Helsing, he's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to kill Dracula, and we already know that in this, Reaper's Dracula. For May... I don't know what May could be. They already turned her into a pumpkin. May... I don't... Oh yeah, and then she has this one, which is like a vampire thing, right? Or is it a toy? I thought it was a vampire. I'm not sure. So she does have two. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know about May. Mercy, we do have... This one, I know it doesn't count as a Halloween one, but it is Devil, and I like it. And then for Halloween, actually, it's a witch, which fits perfect for her. Not really sure what else you could do, because all really it is just a witch, like a demon, or a devil. I don't know what else you could really do for her. She already has... Where is it? Is it this one? No, she has another one for the summer event. Oh, right here. I passed. Is it? No, no, no. That's not it. Where's it at? This one. There you go. This one's a bit more of like a nurse kind of look. I was gonna say she could have that, but she already has it. So I don't know. Maybe her. We don't need. Moira could have one more somehow. She already has the whole Banshee ghost thing. So. Ooh, you know what? Nobody's done werewolf. I didn't think of that. Nobody's a werewolf yet. That could have been Doomfist. Orisa definitely needs to have the Headless Horseman look. You know, making her body creepy. Like, this was cool. You have the legs and body looking like it's made out of wood. They could make her body look like it's made out of stone or something like that. And then, oh, or gargoyle like, would be good too. Change her head into a certain way, demon-like, and it'd be good. Have her turn into a gargoyle. I was thinking Headless Horseman, but gargoyle works. For Farah, I don't know what Farah could have. I mean, I like how this one's supposed to be possessed, and she's glowing like some type of ghost or something. Then she has this enchanted armor, which is basically a ghost, which I love. So it's really hard to determine what they could be. Reaper's good. Reinhardt, I don't think has another day. I think it's just Cold Heart. Yeah, it's just Cold Heart. I don't know. I felt like something like... Where is it? Is it... Or do I already have it? Yeah, these. Where his body kind of opens up and it's like a mouth or something. That could have been like its own Halloween skin. But they made it a regular one, so... yeah. I mean, it looks like there's a bat on his arm. Yeah, it is. This could literally... If they would have just waited for another, like, Halloween, this could have literally just been it. The black one, preferably. What else? I mean, we have to go through all of them. Roadhog. We already have Frankenstein. But I really don't know about Roadhog, actually. Soldier's pretty good. He has a zombie. Then he has the whole slasher kind of film thing going on. I'm hoping we could get the Bride. Love Sombra as the Bride. I actually love it. I don't think... I guess technically Demon Hunter would count as well. But I didn't go to BlizzCon, so that's unfair. And Blizzard, could you please allow people to get these skins whenever it's an anniversary? Because the anniversary allows you to get all skins except these that are BlizzCon. She could have another one. I don't know what it could be. I'm like thinking really hard because I always wanted her in red. So if they could have her in red, that would be perfect because I like her in red. Maybe she could be Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know. I mean, she's got to run, right? Love the Bride look. Love the Bride look. Symmetra is good as it is. Torbjorn, good. Tracer again needs to be a freaking ghost. They have to do something with her hair. That's why I felt like she could have had something like this where it's a bit more up. You know, not all the way, obviously, but they could have easily made Widowmaker into the Bride of Frankenstein. But I guess it just wouldn't be as up or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like they could have done that. The hair would be up kind of to the point where her hair reaches max height. Just fix that, straighten it out, and then just put some white lines at the side. But instead we get this one where it's a bit more spider-like, which is still interesting. Ooh, can somebody else... Actually, this would look good as a Halloween skin as well. Jeez, it took me a while to think of Halloween. Wait, what? Didn't she have a pre-order skin? It's literally not on here anymore. Blizzard, did you really get rid of it? Or are you trying to make it available for people? What? Why did they do that? So yeah, can you guys, if you're watching, comment down below, when did they remove the pre-order skin? Because it was nice to look at, but like, it's weird. It's not on here anymore. So if anybody knows what's going on with that, can you, like, hook me up? Because I don't get it. Like, what's going on? Let's see, she has like a vampire look. But that's the thing. This is clearly the skin for this. It's obvious. And then they have it in this way too. But still, her lips are red. It looks like there's blood, but it's just lipstick. Let me see. So they have her as kind of both a vampire and some like spider creature. Winston, you don't have anything at all. Where's that one? Where's this one? They could paint his face a certain way, and then I don't know actually. I feel like they should paint his face and then. Actually, no. Why don't they have him like this, where he has like a mustache or something? I don't know. Wrecking Ball. I feel like his nuclear one was pretty good. Alright, here you go. Biohazard. I thought that was good. That could have been like a Halloween one. Then all these are like event stuff. And then that one was pretty good as well. Actually, I didn't see. Did you get one? Or did you ever have one? Oh, yeah. You had the total 80s one. I don't know what else you could have. I mean, you kind of got the whole weightlifting thing. You got the Goth. You got the Russian Spy. You got the Barbarian, which was a normal skin. Maybe something like this again. I don't know. It's really creative how much work they put into making these different skins. And then lastly for Zenyatta, I mean he has a skull, right? Is he Skull Yada? Oh, so hilarious. I could buy it. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's just him as like a skeleton. Oh wait, and there's this one where he's a squid. I was gonna say they could do like another cheap one where it's like this, but it's pumpkin themed. Like he throws maybe little pumpkins and his head's a pumpkin, and I don't know. That's what I was thinking. They could have done that. They could do that. They should probably do that, but no. So they should look more into the different like demons and ghosts there is, and you know, and like legend and myth, all that stuff. And then just see where they could do from like with that work, like what's it called? I remember there was one about some ghost, which I think like, is it the Grudge, the one that comes out the TV? I think it's that, or is that the Ring? I don't know. I don't remember that. They're like very similar, so it's hard to remember which is which. But basically, like they could do that with one of these characters. I mean, with Tracer probably wouldn't work unless her hair is actually up like how it is in here. Unless, or they could actually, yeah, they could probably do that. They could cover her face a bit with the hair as well and just make it black. But then it wouldn't fit Tracer. I mean, it might fit like Mercy. Does she have one where her hair is? I mean, her hair is somewhat down, but then it's mostly up. Same with May, actually. Her hair goes up. They all have ponytails in some way. Okay, so maybe they could do that with Bridget. I think they could do that with Bridget, because her hair is actually down. I mean, well, yeah, right there it's up, but right here it's down. So, I think they should just do, for her, they could do something like that, where it's a lot of white and black, and then her hair is pitch black. Or they could do that with Diva. Her hair is always kind of down, right? I can't really tell. Yeah, her hair is always down. They could do that with Diva. Have her look like the Grudge of some sort, or the Ring. I can never remember what the hell they are. And that's gonna be it. Those are my thoughts. I know this is actually much longer than what I wanted. And I like that they keep showing him, Wrecking Ball, just eating the pumpkin on top of the mech, so that's pretty cool. I like that. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Thinking maybe I'll play another game later on. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was about it. I'm gonna go through this again just because I'm mad that Trisha doesn't have it. But I'm happy that Sombra and Farah got something at least. I love that it's the Bride of Frankenstein and then the haunted ghostly armor from some of the old stuff. So they did go more into the old stuff, some of the movies, etc. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you watched, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe not with another Overwatch, but with something else. Not another Spider-Man.
Borderlands? I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.